Just 48 hours before Armageddon, we are live for Friday Night SmackDown in your tag team main event. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, originally scheduled to take on Johnny Gargano and the one and only Ricochet. Unfortunately, there are some events that we need to discuss and some changes to this main event that we need to elaborate on, as you will see right here. We'll take you back to last week. Ricochet, one-on-one with the Apex Predator Randy Orton. And Randy Orton's been very itchy as of late. Really trying to find his footing again on SmackDown, stacking up some recent losses. Ricochet picking up a huge upset over the Apex Predator. Randy Orton, that loss did not sit well with him. We want to take you to earlier today now. Cameras catching up with an ambush in the backstage area. Ricochet preparing for tonight's main event, and Randy Orton setting his sights on the human highlight reel. Again, Orton has been struggling to find his footing after some big-time recent losses as of late on Friday Night SmackDown. That one against Ricochet last week seemingly sending him over the edge. And Ricochet, unfortunately, had to pay the price. As you see, Randy Orton putting him through a table, down to the concrete below. And because of this attack, Ricochet has been ruled out of tonight's main event, leaving Johnny Gargano seemingly without a tag team partner. Gargano's got a mystery slot. Who is he going to choose from the SmackDown locker room to stand by his side in tonight's main event? We find out live from the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. Friday Night SmackDown, hot and heavy, just 48 hours before Armageddon. And here comes a man who has got a big-time championship matchup this Sunday night in Detroit. The United States champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, set for action tonight as he prepares for Rey Mysterio 48 hours from now at Armageddon.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles won the United States Championship 3 weeks ago at Survivor Series, and he will defend it this Sunday night against the master of the 619, the greatest mask of all time, Rey Mysterio. You want to talk about finding your footing on the blue brand? Rey Mysterio had a string of bad luck. He has turned it around in recent weeks and earned himself an opportunity to take down AJ Styles this Sunday night live at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You're not going to want to miss it. Our final live premiere event of 2023, Armageddon. Going to be some must-see action from Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. But tonight in the Allstate Arena, Chicago's getting a treat as I got an El Fantasma. Santos Escobar looks to topple the United States champion, AJ Styles.
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
You know, it's a very interesting matchup tonight from both ends of the spectrum. You look at AJ Styles defending his championship against Rey Mysterio on Sunday. Tonight he faces off with another Lucha Libre superstar, that being Santos Escobar. And Escobar earlier this year was involved in a very physical feud with Rey Mysterio that started off very personal. Remember back before WrestleMania and all the attacks and the brawls between Escobar and Rey, and near the end of it this past summer, Escobar and Rey really gained a mutual respect for each other, and through that rivalry, Santos, Cruz del Toro, and Joaquin Wilde really gaining the respect of the WWE Universe. Escobar, of course, losing his Cruiserweight Championship to Ilya Dragunov a few weeks ago at Survivor Series. Back in action tonight against AJ Styles, and tonight is an opportunity for Escobar to climb the rankings on SmackDown. Maybe step out of the Cruiserweight division for the first time here on the blue brand and see what he's got against some of SmackDown's best. I want to thank you for joining us once more tonight. We are live from a sold-out Allstate Arena, the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. Our first visit to this building since Raw's Unforgiven event this past September. And in just 48 hours, we will be live at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday night, Detroit, Michigan, the final live premiere event of 2023, Armageddon. What a stacked night it is. Meanwhile, Escobar taking the United States champion to the outside, and Santos going where he's most comfortable, and that's soaring through the air. Tope suicida by the former 3-time Cruiserweight champion. Escobar finding himself with a huge opportunity tonight against AJ Styles. However, AJ not looking to lose any sort of momentum that he has gained over the last few months, leading into a championship defense on Sunday. We've talked about it to no end, but a simple attitude change for AJ Styles and really cutting off everybody whose names weren't Gallows or Anderson and focusing his sights on the United States Championship, really changing the game once more for Styles here on SmackDown. Winning that championship at Madison Square Garden against the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, retaining it against Cody Rhodes inside the steel cage match and a rematch on SmackDown just a few days later, albeit by escaping the cage, but a win nonetheless. Styles has gained a lot of momentum ever since, again, that slight attitude change and getting out Anderson and Gallows back on his side, targeting the United States Championship. It's been a new AJ Styles, but will he be able to ride that momentum into his battle with Rey Mysterio this Sunday night? And my goodness, that was a chop heard around the Windy City. Escobar came to fight tonight. Now Santos scaling the ropes. High risk, high reward that time. Big time splash to the champion. And it's only a 2, but the damage certainly done, and that is what Santos Escobar has got to do in this matchup. But wait a minute here. Carl Anderson trying to take the eye off the ball of Escobar, and the OC better be careful because Legado del Fantasma is in full force as well. Nonetheless, momentum back on the side for Styles momentarily, but never take your eye off a former 3-time Cruiserweight champion. Escobar knows the opportunity that is at hand tonight. A victory over AJ Styles could easily put him at the front of the line. Whether it's AJ or Rey Mysterio leaving with the United States Championship on Sunday, Escobar could be waiting in the wind. Santos not looking to let up. Sending AJ Styles in the corner. What does this former Cruiserweight champion have in mind? Again, Escobar loves taking things to the air, and a Frankensteiner, simple yet effective maneuver, and the phenomenal one looking up to the top of the Allstate Arena. Escobar once more sailing through the skies, but may have tested his luck too many times. Crash and burn, and Styles took advantage. Just like that. In a split second, those high-risk maneuvers can cost you. AJ Styles knows all about it, and this time, he's on the end that is certainly the more comfortable, if you will. Now AJ taking out Escobar again. Just like that, flip of the switch, and the momentum is back with the United States champion. Again, still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in your main event, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, originally signed to fight Johnny Gargano and Ricochet, but you can thank Ricochet's absence for the rest of the evening, thanks to the Apex Predator Randy Orton. A loss last week, not sitting kindly with the Viper, taking out Ricochet earlier today. Johnny Gargano now going to have to find himself a new partner. Who will it be? We'll find out later tonight live in Chicago. Meanwhile, Styles crossface locked in. Escobar may be starting to fade. Able to get Styles off his back. Nice reversal there. There's a reason Santos is a former 3-time Cruiserweight champion. He has found success against many great opponents in the past. Will he find success against AJ Styles tonight? Little Boston Crab. AJ Styles, however, nowhere near the ropes, but able to reverse. Oh, look at that. Pinfall to steal the victory over Escobar. And there's a reversal. Santos to steal the victory over Styles, not just yet. Great wrestling action to kick things off at a great wrestling city, Chi-Town, Chicago, Illinois, here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, man, big time bicycle knee. Styles may be seeing stars after that. Escobar pleased with his work, but he's got to capitalize here. He's got AJ Styles dazed, but does he have him? Obviously not just yet. Styles, there's another reversal. Escobar, again, that mutual respect with Rey Mysterio. I'm sure Mysterio's watching this matchup. I'm sure he's pulling for Escobar, not just in the sense that he's going against AJ Styles, but wanting to see somebody he was going to battle with and gain respect for succeed in this matchup tonight, which is certainly a high-profile one. Meanwhile, Topekin Hilo over the top rope. AJ Styles reversing the pressure, and Escobar is now looking up to the roof. Both these men very familiar with taking things to the air. One of the reasons AJ Styles has had such a Hall of Fame career. They don't call him phenomenal for no reason. There's a reason he is the United States champion today on SmackDown. It's because of great maneuvers like that and a mean streak like this. Referee at a count of 6 right now. I'm sure Styles wouldn't mind a count-out victory. However, Escobar, if he wants to put himself in line for a future United States title opportunity, needs to certainly solidify a victory. Oh, wait a minute, Styles going for a phenomenal forearm, misses wildly, and Santos Escobar finds himself in an opportune state. Oh, again, Machine Gun Carl Anderson not going to allow Escobar to take control. Now the torture rack, and the momentum starts to swing back and forth between the champion and Santos Escobar. And now AJ could be going for that signature brainbuster. Santos with a counter, goes behind, rolls up the phenomenal one. Here we go, and there's a rope break that time. Escobar keeping the foot on the gas pedal, and this is what he's got to do against somebody who has been perfect inside of that ring as of late, that being the phenomenal AJ Styles. If Styles could take down a superstar who has been on a hot streak in 2023, that being Cody Rhodes, not once but twice, what is stopping AJ from beating anybody on the WWE roster? That is what Escobar's got to keep in mind, and that's why he's got to pull out risky maneuvers like this, dropping Styles on the top rope. And now into the cover. Oh, you gotta be kidding me this time. Escobar's got this matchup won, and Carl Anderson again sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. And saved by the ropes and saved by one of his good brothers at ringside. AJ Styles better be thanking his lucky stars, because Escobar nearing a victory over the United States champion. Santos Escobar obviously frustrated, but gonna keep pushing forward. What's been a great opening matchup nonetheless of the underhanded tactics thus far. Man, referee's got to make a decision here. Get OC away from ringside. You want to make it even. Get Legado del Fantasma out of here as well. Just even the score and let these two men go at it. Nonetheless, Escobar didn't get what he wanted on that crossbody, and now AJ Styles trying to make him pay. To the ropes he goes. And there's a signature knee. The United States champion's wheels are starting to turn. With a championship defense looming, not looking to come up short against the Emperor of Lucha Libre. Styles got his eyes locked on an obvious weakened opponent. Santos Escobar needs to shake off the cobwebs now or never, because Styles is looking for the kill. Styles clash on Santos Escobar. And that's a victory for the United States champion. A great effort tonight by the Emperor of Lucha Libre, but AJ Styles is just on another level right now. Rey Mysterio certainly going to have his hands full this Sunday night in Detroit when the United States championship is on the line against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And I'll tell you what, an assist certainly goes to Carl Anderson, sticking his nose in this matchup and saving the day for Styles moments ago. But nonetheless, the hot streak for the United States champion continues. But will the master of the 619, who's been riding a good luck train as of late as well, will Rey Mysterio be able to take down Styles this Sunday for the United States championship? On Sunday night, December the 10th, the end is here. It's the final live premiere event of 2023 as the Warriors of Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown descend upon Detroit, Michigan for Armageddon. What will this unholy evening have in store as the toughest competitors look to make their final mark of 2023? December the 10th at Armageddon. We're back live in the Allstate Arena, a sold-out Chicago, Illinois. And one half of Los Lotharios, Angel Garza, is set for action, but he has got a tough task ahead against the Cruiserweight Champion of the world, the Mad Dragon, the Invincible, Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov took down Santos Escobar at Survivor Series, defeated Humberto Carrillo a few weeks ago. Will Angel Garza have a different result tonight? Dragunov's got a defense coming up in 48 hours. Go big or go home here in Chicago.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Ilya Dragunov.
Well, Ilya Dragunov may have a respect for his opponent on Sunday, but there's one thing we know about the Mad Dragon. That goes out the door when the bell sounds. Nathan Frazier has taken SmackDown in the Cruiserweight division by storm, but can he capitalize on that momentum and take down the Invincible One this Sunday night for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world? Two of SmackDown's most exciting talents, both in their very unique ways. Nathan Frazier, an aerial assassin, dare I say. A lot of the cruiserweights, of course, love to take things to the air, but Nathan Frazier just does it in a spectacular way that you can't describe. You got to see it in action. Blink, you'll miss. Nathan Frazier soaring. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the ring, Ilya Dragunov, dare I say, one of the most feared superstars in all of the WWE. Those eyes alone will strike fear to the hearts of his competitors. And Nathan Frazier this Sunday, it'll not be an easy task for that young man to try to obtain the Cruiserweight Championship. It certainly isn't going to be an easy task for Angel Garza to try to build some momentum for himself in Los Lotharios tonight, but he's going to give it a crack nonetheless. Remember, as we mentioned, Dragunov defeating Humberto Carrillo, Angel's tag team partner, last month on Saturday night's main event. Angel Garza now gets his crack at the Cruiserweight Champion. Will it be any different, or is Dragunov gonna make some light work out of one half of Los Lotharios? Going for a sleeper hold here, a little early on in the matchup. Angel Garza gonna make him pay. Cruiserweight division continues to just get more and more exciting by the week. I cannot wait for the championship defense on Sunday night in Detroit. Nathan Frazier, who former NXT superstar, really burst on the scene through the Cruiserweight Classic, signed with Friday Night SmackDown, and even teamed up with Ilya Dragunov just a few weeks ago. Speaking of tag team action, still to come tonight here on SmackDown, who is Johnny Gargano going to stand side by side with? Ricochet no longer in the building tonight. Gargano's going to find a new ally against Austin Theory and Grayson Waller in your tag team main event live from Chicago, Illinois. Nonetheless, the Cruiserweight Champion Ilya Dragunov looking to make an example out of Garza here tonight. This is message-sending momentum. That is what is at stake for Dragunov. Not looking to come up short. Angel Garza still in this match, however. Do not take Angel Garza lightly. That is the man who made it to the quarterfinals of the CWC tournament, the tournament that Dragunov went on to win and, of course, propelled him to becoming the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship and sent him packing over here to Friday Night SmackDown for Monday Night Raw. Nonetheless, look at Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, picking up full head of steam, and now at ringside, oh man! Ilya Dragunov not afraid to put his own body in harm's way to inflict punishment on his opponent. It's been well documented. We've said it before, we'll say it again. Ilya Dragunov thrives off pain, not only giving it, but receiving it inside of that ring. Santos Escobar and their fight at Survivor Series, I'm sure, would vouch for that statement. Meanwhile, Dragunov picking Angel Garza to his feet and a big-time lariat, and you could probably find Garza's head flying off his shoulders into the 5th row. Dragunov not done just yet. As we said, this is a message-sending, momentum kind of matchup tonight that Dragunov is looking to succeed in as he goes into the corner, and I think we know what comes next. Torpedo Moscow! Even if you see it coming, it's very hard to escape. Garza eats it head on, and that's a victory for the Cruiserweight Champion of the world. Ilya Dragunov as tough as they come. And this Sunday night, he defends that gold against Nathan Frazier, and Nathan Frazier better do his homework, because it is going to be a tough task in Detroit. There may be mutual respect, but the respect goes out the window when the bell sounds. And Ilya Dragunov, after working so hard to attain the Cruiserweight Championship, not looking to let it up, he defends the gold in 48 hours at Armageddon. On Sunday night, December the 10th, the end is here. It's the final live premiere event of 2023 as the Warriors of Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown descend upon Detroit, Michigan for Armageddon. What will this unholy evening have in store as the toughest competitors look to make their final mark of 2023, December the 10th at Armageddon? Well, Armageddon is on Sunday, but don't forget this Monday night on Raw, it is a special Slammy Award presentation of the Red Brand. Your votes have been casted. And who will be the Men's Superstar of the Year, the Women's Superstar of the Year, Match of the Year, and more, find out this Monday night on a Slammy Award edition of Monday Night Raw.
And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the WWE Women's World Champion, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
We want to take you back to last month in London, England. Shayna Baszler going one-on-one with Bianca Belair in a matchup that was to qualify for the Women's World Championship match at Survivor Series. It's been well documented the events that took place that night in the O2 Arena. Shayna Baszler picking up the victory via countout. But this Sunday night, they are set to run it back. Baszler, the champion. Bianca Belair defeating Io Sky 2 weeks ago, earning her opportunity, itching to get another crack at the Queen of Spades, this time with the gold on the line. The Women's World Championship, brand new to Friday Night SmackDown. Shayna Baszler, the first keeper of the gold. But the first defense comes in 48 hours at Armageddon. But tonight, Shayna Baszler set to go one-on-one with Piper Niven here on SmackDown. And I'm sure a matchup that Bianca Belair has got her eyes locked, trying to do one last scouting report on the Queen of Spades. Piper Niven trying to come hot out of the gate. She knows the opportunity that's on the line tonight. Defeat Shayna Baszler, you may find yourself as the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship after Armageddon. And again, Bianca Belair put up a fight against Baszler last month in London, England, but ultimately came up short via countout. Bianca Belair has not forgotten about that loss, and Shayna Baszler, that was the matchup, as we mentioned, that propelled her to qualify for the 4-woman elimination matchup just a few weeks ago at Survivor Series, which obviously, you can see the gold, shall I say the results, around the waist of Baszler during her entrance there moments ago. Shayna Baszler making the most of that opportunity. Bianca Belair has not forgotten that she came up short in a matter that was almost out of her hands against the Queen of Spades. Her and Io Sky tearing down the house 2 weeks ago here on SmackDown. The EST of WWE picking up the victory and immediately calling her shot. She wanted another shot, at Shayna Baszler, and she's got it this Sunday. And the stakes couldn't be higher. Women's World Championship, the first defense of its kind. Little Caesars Arena, Detroit, Michigan, gonna play host for what is gonna be a high-profile event. But maybe we should halt talking about the future and focus on the now, because Shayna Baszler may not make it to Little Caesars Arena. Piper Niven, the strength, the size, taking the fight to this submission specialist inside the ring right now, and Baszler may have a cracked rib. Going to the cover, huge opportunity on hand, but Shayna Baszler, dare I say, she might be the Ilya Dragunov of the women's division. As tough as they come, has fought some of the best, has beaten some of the best. No doubt one of the top women's superstars of 2023. Shayna Baszler actually one of the women that was a part of the Women's Superstar of the Year Slammy Award poll. Was she the victor? We'll find out on Monday. 2023 Slammy Awards. Meanwhile, Shayna Baszler, look at the strength on the champion. Piper Niven eats the canvas. And now the Queen of Spades looking to make her mark here in Chicago. Karafuda clutch locked in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Thanks for coming, Piper Niven, the champion, as dominant as ever. I'll tell you what, Shayna Baszler might have got lucky with that count-out victory back in London, England against Bianca Belair, but make no mistake about it, Shayna is as hot as ever on Friday Night SmackDown, and Bianca Belair is going to have her hands full this Sunday night at Armageddon in the high-profile Women's World Championship matchup.
Here is your winner, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
One of the top women of 2023, and will her streak of dominance continue this Sunday night in Detroit? The gold's on the line as Baszler takes on Bianca Belair for the Women's World Championship. It is the final live premiere event of 2023, and it is coming your way at 5 p.m. Eastern Time this Sunday night in Detroit. It is Armageddon, 8 championships set to be defended, and a stacked night of action featuring the United States Championship on the line. The phenomenal AJ Styles, successful in his outing against Santos Escobar earlier tonight, but will the result be the same against the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio, this Sunday? Let's look at Monday Night Raw and the Intercontinental Championship matchup. Cameron Grimes scored a huge upset a number of weeks ago against the defiant LA Knight, but can he get the job done when it matters this Sunday with the Intercontinental Championship is up for grabs? Ilya Dragunov, the champion of the Cruiserweight division, is going to have his hands full against Nathan Frazier, who has taken said division by storm in recent weeks. Respect is there, but respect goes out the window when the bell sounds. Shayna Baszler as dominant as ever, but is the EST hungrier than ever? The Women's World Championship set to be defended for the first time in its lineage this Sunday as Bianca Belair takes on the Queen of Spades. And as for Monday Night Raw, the WWE Women's Championship is on the line. The newcomer, Alba Fire, targeted by the Nightmare Rhea Ripley, and finds herself with the biggest opportunity of her career. It's Fire and Ripley this Sunday for the Women's Championship. It is a tornado tag team matchup between two teams who have been intertwined damn near all year long. The Judgment Day, the Brawling Brutes, the World Tag Team Championship struggle finds a result on Sunday night. It is the final opportunity for the Rated R Superstar Edge. Win or go home. The last chance to secure the World Heavyweight Championship. But standing across the ring is the Ring General, Gunther. And in the main event, it is Hell in a Cell for the WWE Championship. Solo Sikoa, Karrion Kross, Sheamus, Kevin Owens, Tommaso Ciampa, and Seth freaking Rollins. The chaos that has ensued Monday Night Raw. Something's gotta give this Sunday when the most demonic structure ever created lowers in the middle of Detroit, Michigan, and the WWE Championship will be on the line. But it is main event time, live from the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Well, the question still remains, who is going to be alongside Johnny Gargano tonight in this tag team matchup? Theory and Waller originally set to take on Gargano and Ricochet, and really a matchup that was the layover of the traditional Survivor Series matchup a couple of weeks ago. Theory and Waller, of course, were on one side of the ring. Ricochet and Gargano representing Team Edge in that matchup, and obviously some issues weren't settled on that night in New York City. Hoping to get some issues settled tonight, but Ricochet no longer in the building thanks to the Apex Predator Randy Orton. Nonetheless, the show rolls on, and Austin Theory is live on Friday Night SmackDown.
And his partner from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Well, Austin Theory's got to be looking at each and every contest these days as just one more match that could get him back in line for another shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, something Theory has been chasing month in and month out. He's had his opportunities in 2023, do not get me wrong. However, Austin Theory not able to capitalize on said opportunities. Now Theory, especially after Survivor Series a number of weeks ago, finds himself back at the drawing board alongside his recent running buddy and the Aussie icon Grayson Waller. Theory and Waller once again aligned tonight to take on some common enemies, or at least one common enemy. But who is Johnny Gargano gonna team up with here in Chicago? Hopefully we get the answer in mere moments.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Well, Johnny Gargano may have technically been on the winning side at Survivor Series, but was eliminated 3 weeks ago in that traditional matchup against Team Austin Theory. There's a little bit of sense of retribution at hand tonight as Gargano looks to continue to climb the ranks on Friday Night SmackDown. Johnny Gargano's just been waiting for that opportunity to break out in 2023, and each and every contest is a chance to do so. We've seen him go to war with Randy Orton, with Gunther multiple times this year, but will tonight be the next step in Johnny Gargano's rise to fame here on Friday Night SmackDown? But who did Johnny Gargano choose to stand alongside him in battle tonight? Ricochet no longer in the building, but who will stand with Johnny wrestling right here, live in Chicago?
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Well, it looks like we got our answer. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And I'll tell you what, this situation just got a hell of a lot more interesting.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Chicago has come unglued for the son of a plumber. Cody Rhodes has certainly got history with both men opposing him tonight. Cody Rhodes took on Grayson Waller a few months back in Waller's debut here on SmackDown, and Cody Rhodes and Austin Theory go way back in 2023. One of the best rivalries of this calendar year. Cody Rhodes made his WWE return at WrestleMania earlier this year against Austin Theory. The two went on to fight in a rematch at Backlash, and who will ever forget the 30-minute Iron Man match back in May at Vengeance. Cody and Theory very much intertwined on SmackDown in 2023, and now in the midst of this tag team matchup set to reignite that flame live in the Windy City. I'll tell you what, business has certainly picked up, and Johnny Gargano certainly found himself a reliable tag team partner to go to war with tonight on SmackDown. Well, here we go. Ricochet unfortunately not able to compete thanks to Randy Orton. This is the tag team matchup that we now have on hand. Bell has sounded. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory taking on Johnny Gargano and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Johnny Gargano seeing the appreciation from the Windy City here in Chicago tonight. And I'm sure Gargano feels a little bit of a sense of urgency to do one good by the one and only Ricochet tonight, his original tag team partner. Nonetheless, Grayson Waller, a man who has still been looking for that first-time victory here on SmackDown, a victory to really raise his stock on the the blue brand, if you will. Nothing red about what we're seeing right now. Could tonight be that night for the Aussie icon? I mean, Grayson Waller, him and Johnny Gargano, if we can get the words out. It's the excitement for Armageddon. Him and Johnny Gargano go back to NXT a little bit. Nonetheless, Johnny Gargano is finding himself in a fist fight in the middle of Chicago. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, 48 hours away, live at 5 p.m. Eastern Time this Sunday night, Detroit, Michigan. You're not going to want to miss the final live premiere event of 2023. It is Armageddon, and it is a stacked night, as you just saw moments ago. Cannot wait for Edge and Gunther first time ever matchup, and very well may be the only time we see that matchup if Gunther has his way about it. And just final opportunity in this calendar year and in the foreseeable future to win the World Heavyweight Championship. It's win or go home. Gunther adding that clause in the matchup. Looking to put the Rated R Superstars World Championship aspirations finally to bed. Will that be the result, or will Edge topple the ring general on Sunday night? We'll find out in the middle of Detroit, Michigan. All of SmackDown's champions outside of Gunther in action tonight, all successful and good on them. So they all got championship matches coming up this Sunday. AJ Styles taking on Rey Mysterio. The United States Championship is on the line. Ilya Dragunov set to defend his Cruiserweight Championship. One-on-one against Nathan Frazier, Bianca Belair, Shayna Baszler going to lock horns, and what I'm sure is going to be a great matchup for the Women's World Championship. Meanwhile, Austin Theory getting tagged into this matchup tonight and taking Cody Rhodes out of the equation momentarily. Well, I'm sure Theory not happy to see Cody walking down that aisle moments ago and would love to eliminate the American Nightmare from getting involved in this match. So far, so good. Cody knocked on the apron. Theory making the tag to Grayson Waller. Don't turn your back, however, the tag made to Cody Rhodes, who has had a run-in with Grayson Waller in the past. It was back in September on the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown. During Cody Rhodes' reign as United States Champion, issued an open challenge. A fighting champion was Cody. And Grayson Waller making his debut, accepting that challenge on that night. Wasn't able to get the victory, certainly impressed. Certainly made an impact here on SmackDown, but looking to do so again tonight and possibly get that long-awaited victory. Guess who else but the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the man who welcomed him to Friday Night SmackDown. It's a very interesting situation. All four of these guys, in their own different ways, really trying to find ways to rise their ranks on SmackDown. Whether it's Cody Rhodes, I'm sure would love to get another shot at the United States Championship that he lost at Survivor Series. Unfortunately came up short in the rematch as well. Grayson Waller, I'm sure would love another opportunity for that red, white, blue, and gold. What a maneuver there by Waller. Big time blockbuster, unprettier. Unfortunately, Cody Rhodes has been on the receiving end before and knows how to survive. Great maneuver nonetheless by the Aussie icon, who looks to continue this momentum in this tag team main event. Austin Theory, we just talked about it moments ago, but a guy who would love another opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship, the title he's been chasing time and time again in 2023. A couple of battles with Drew McIntyre during the Scottish Warriors' reign on top. Theory unable to get the job done. Theory back in the ring right now with somebody who has crossed paths with many a times throughout 2023, that being the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes and Austin Theory, one of the rivalries that is up for Rivalry of the Year. Again, the voting is closed for the Slammy Awards, but we will find out the winners live this coming Monday night. Special Slammy Award edition of Monday Night Raw. Cody and Theory up for Rivalry of the Year, as well as that Iron Man match of Vengeance that we mentioned earlier on, up for Match of the Year. And Cody reminding Austin Theory about those battles. Kick right to the rib cage. Now looking to pick apart Theory limb by limb. Cody Rhodes accepting this chance to get back into the squared circle tonight, and after those 2 consecutive losses to AJ Styles, Cody looking at this matchup as an opportunity to get his feet under him once more here on SmackDown. Now wait a minute. Going behind, vertebraker on Theory. Nobody does it like the American Nightmare. Into the cover, Theory survives. Similar to what we said about that blockbuster unprettier. Austin Theory been on the receiving end of that vertebraker before and knows how to survive. Whether you know how to survive or not, certainly Theory not thriving in this situation and finding himself chock full of pain. Cody Rhodes and Gargano singling off the man from A-Town at the moment. Back inside the squared circle. A lot of momentum for all four of these superstars riding on the line tonight. Maybe a tag team matchup, but you never know. Singles opportunities that could come from this. And really, Theory and Waller, two men who've consistently been teaming up as of late. Who knows, they may be looking for a tag team championship opportunity in the near future. All remains to be seen. You know there's mutual respect there between Cody Rhodes and Johnny Gargano. Chalk your memory to the first SmackDown of the season after WrestleMania all the way back to March of 2023. Cody Rhodes went one-on-one with Johnny Gargano here on SmackDown. Great matchup, and Cody Rhodes picked up the victory on that night. His first victory since returning to the WWE was that. It's going back all those months ago. You know, the respect is there between the whole shebang and the Nightmare tonight. Now looking to take out some common enemies in Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Theory's out momentarily. Gargano is as well. We got a temporary one-on-one clash inside the blue brand ring. Allstate Arena trying to will on Cody Rhodes. However, Grayson Waller having none of it this time. But there's a reversal there by Cody. Cody not looking to go. His third consecutive loss in recent weeks here on SmackDown, especially after only suffering a slight handful ever since his WWE return. More wins than losses when you go and look at the record book for Cody Rhodes, and he is not looking to see that win-loss record begin to become unbalanced. Wait a minute here. Nice tag to Gargano, and Rhodes and Gargano working like a well-oiled machine. Gargano's usually the one slingshotting his opponents in the corner. This time a slingshot by Cody Rhodes to the whole shebang himself. And now Gargano with a drop kick to the back of the neck. Again, Johnny wrestling, I'm sure, a little extra motivated to get the victory tonight after watching his tag team partner Ricochet be ambushed and taken out of the building by Randy Orton earlier today. Johnny looking to do one good by the human highlight reel as Gargano going for the corkscrew, but you saw just as Johnny was going to the air, Grayson Waller sidestepped him out of the way, and Gargano meets those diamond-plated steps at ringside. Great tag team matchup on hand thus far. Now at ringside, Grayson Waller at the backbreaker, and you see just like that, the momentum has shifted in this contest. Gargano went to the air, did not pay off. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory find themselves in the driver's seat. Referee's at a count of 7 right now. We need to get this matchup back inside the squared circle before we see a double count out. Count of 8. Gargano, shake off the cobwebs. Oh, come on. Now Grayson Waller knocking Cody Rhodes off the apron. The cheap shot, however, turned his back. Gargano gets back in the ring and explodes with a lariat. Grayson Waller tagged to Austin Theory. Cody down at ringside. 2 fresh legs in the matchup. Meanwhile, Theory, A-Town down. Just like that, the match shifts in a different direction, but Johnny Gargano is still alive. And Chicago, Illinois also coming alive. We fight on Friday nights is the old adage, and all 4 of these men give it 110% all around the ring tonight. Johnny Gargano able to survive somehow, some way, but survival certainly does not mean thriving, and Gargano is in much need of a tag, and there it is. Cody Rhodes, the legal man. Fresh legs on the opposite side of the ring, and Cody going at Austin Theory full head of steam. Might have cost him that time, might have been overzealous. Theory looking to take advantage. Whipping Cody into the ropes and a counter. Austin Theory, Cody Rhodes reigniting their historic SmackDown rivalry tonight in the middle of the Allstate Arena. Neither man looking to come up short, looking for that extra last laugh as we exit out of 2023 into the new year. Cody Rhodes tried to come in House of Fire. Theory had different plans. Cody better resort to a C plan if anything right now. There's a bulldog taking Theory off his feet. Got to start stacking the offense. Theory's a little bit dazed. Might be wise for Cody Rhodes to take advantage here. And face first off the canvas he goes. Momentum shifting maneuvers as the American Nightmare again looking to stack up the offense to the man who won the 2023 King of the Ring tournament, Austin Theory. Now into the corner, and Cody Rhodes. Now he's getting to that place. Now he's getting the House of Fire that he wanted moments ago. This is a great old school wrestling tag team matchup tonight in Chicago as Cody Rhodes with the springboard moonsault. Took out Theory. Wait a minute here. Theory rolls to the outside. Targets Johnny Gargano. But an eye for an eye as Cody Rhodes takes out Grayson Waller. Oh no, but watch Theory from behind. And business picking up in this tag team matchup. Austin Theory now with his eyes locked on Cody Rhodes. Going for an 8-count down maybe. Counter by Cody. These two men know each other's game books very well. All those encounters earlier this year, they've done their homework. Oh, now look at this, Cody going back to the well with a second vertebreaker. Into the cover. However, the Aussie Icon still stirring, and Grayson Waller getting in there. Austin Theory kicking out as well. Close call there. I thought this would have been it. And Cody getting rid of the X Factor that is the Aussie Icon. Theory goes for the kick. Cody avoids it. Crossroads. And a cover by the American Nightmare. And that'll do it. Cody Rhodes stepping up in a big way tonight. And the new pairing of Rhodes and Gargano getting a much-needed victory here on Friday Night SmackDown. Well, I'll tell you what, Ricochet's got a score to settle with the Apex Predator Randy Orton, but he's got to be grinning from ear to ear, knowing Johnny Gargano and the replacement Cody Rhodes got the job done tonight in the Windy City. What a main event!
Here are your winners, Johnny Gargano and Cody Rhodes.
A huge win for the whole shebang, Johnny Gargano and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. SmackDown tonight is in the record books, and all eyes towards this Sunday night, live at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Little Caesars Arena, Detroit, Michigan. The final live premiere event of 2023. It is Armageddon. Thank you for joining us tonight on SmackDown, and we'll see you this Sunday in Detroit.
Game face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'm a